Hi there, welcome back to another video. My name is Monica of Milly and Monica, and I'm a full-time clothing reseller on both Poshmark and eBay. So if you are at all interested in reseller related content, selling clothing online, and of course making money online, please consider subscribing to this channel, hitting the bell notification, and of course giving this video a thumbs up. It truly helps me out here on YouTube. So today's thrift haul is a really unique and special video because it is the first time I went back to the bins or the Goodwill outlet since pre-Rona. So even though the bins had been open here in my area for a while, actually, I'd been kind of avoiding it for a few different reasons. But it's also special because I went with a few friends who came to visit from out of town. And so both Carrie and Michelle came to visit the beautiful state of Minnesota, and we went to the bins because what else are you going to do? And we're all thrifters, we're all resellers, and that's what we love to do is thrift. So we went, we had a great time, we found some great pieces, and we're all going to share what we found here on YouTube. So that said, both Carrie and Michelle have YouTube channels. You can check Carrie out at Carnet Creative and Michelle out at Mish Market. They'll both be linked down below. Carrie will have her video up at the same time, so you can go over and check out her video right after this. And if you need a lunch break, Michelle will have her video up this afternoon, so make sure that you are definitely subscribed and, hit those notifications so you don't miss out on those. I think this is going to be really fun, though, for you to see what we all found at the same location, the same day, and there's going to be quite a variety, which I think is so fun to see. And also keep in mind that I'll probably have more to share because I live locally and can take more home with me versus them who had to ship or carry it on their flight with them. So I'll try to point out if there's items that someone gave to me because there was 4 of us total, and there are a few pieces in here that were given to me by someone else because they didn't really want to sell them themselves or travel with them. But also I should mention, it's been 2 weeks since we actually went to the bins, and I haven't touched these IKEA bags. Like, I pretty much brought them home, knew I was going to do this video, and didn't touch the items because I guess I just didn't. I don't really know, but I didn't touch them. So this might be a bit of surprise, honestly, to go back through them and see what I actually picked up. Sometimes there's some questionable pieces. Like, why did I bring that home with me? That often happens from the bins anyways, because it is such a rush and you're going through things as fast as you can, and sometimes you can't throw things back and it gets to be a whole thing. So anyway, first thing, I do know Michelle found this because she found it, I think, when I was at a different bin, and she gave this to me. So it's a Michael Kors extra large, beautiful sweater, and it has this great cowl neck, bell sleeves, kind of a flared bell sleeve, and yeah, I just think that's gorgeous. It'll be great for this upcoming fall season. So there we are, first item. Now this belt is gorgeous, and I love picking up belts. I love selling belts. I really enjoy this great silver buckle, and honestly this fits me. It's gonna be hard not to keep this belt, so we'll see about that. This rubber bag is actually, I did look this up. I did try to look up comps at the bins because it was really heavy, and I didn't want to buy or bring this back with me if I wasn't actually going to sell it. And you know what? Speaking of which, okay, I'll just finish with the bag. Okay, this bag, I don't even know if I'm going to say it right, so I'll just show you the logo. I didn't find a whole lot on Poshmark, but when searching it online, just the brand in general, I did find a lot of these bags listed on eBay. And so they're listed as like a rubber biker bag, so like a cyclist bag, I guess, which kind of makes sense because if you're a guy and you're cycling and you want like kind of a sturdy backpack bag that you can carry with you. And so this is that style bag, I guess. And a lot of them listed on eBay were listed for over $100. So I'm actually really excited to, do a little bit more research on this brand, this style bag, and to see how it does because it's in really good condition. It's a rubber bag, so I don't think it'll wear super rough. I mean, it just is what it is. So, you know what's interesting about this bag? It must be made of recycled like tires or something, like the inner tubes for tires, because it actually says Goodyear on the inside. So again, I am really excited to do a little bit more research on this bag. If you know anything about this brand or sold styles like this before, definitely let me know, because I think this is just a really unique find. And it was heavy. So what I was starting to say is I forgot to tell you about, you know, how much I picked up and how much I paid, etc. So I picked up 39 pounds. So I paid $1.19 a pound, and my total came out to $45. So everything I'll show you, I paid $45, I guess 82 cents for at this particular day. So let's see what else is in here. Let's see. So this is just a pretty basic label. I often see this at like Nordstrom, or not Nordstrom's, but at like TJ Maxx. And it's just a blazer, actually. It's a striped, trying to button it, striped blazer. And I do apologize, because we're just going through this together. A lot of it's wrinkly. Just a really basic blazer. It's really lightweight. It'd be a great summer blazer, and it almost feels like a linen, and it could be. So it is cotton, and the contrast is a cotton linen. So yeah, a nice lightweight blazer. This is just a dish towel for myself. Carrie found this, so that will be a keep for in the keep pile. This is just a pretty basic sweater by Talbot's, and it is kind of the ribbed knit. And I don't mind picking up Talbot's, especially pieces like this, because they are such classic styles. It is a longer length, has side slits, and it's just a staple, I feel like, especially in the colder months. Buttons on the sleeve there, and it's a size small. So really love this piece. Now, Michelle and I were digging in bins together. So how it worked that day at this particular location, so what I'm finding is locations are different, is if you went as a group, your group could stay together at a bin, or it had to be one person at a bin. It was either the group or one person at a bin. So there was 4 of us, and so we split into 2 groups, and Michelle and I were at a bin, and Carrie and Carrie were at a bin. Yes, they have the same name, spelled differently. But so we would kind of then, you know, hit more bins, and if the other group found something that they thought we would want, they kept it, and then vice versa. So, but anyways, Michelle and I came across a lot of like hankies and tablecloths, like vintage and embroidered stuff, and so she picked up a little bit more than I did, but I picked up a few pieces. This does have a stain somewhere on it, but it is just a nice little tablecloth for like a smaller like side table, which is kind of hard to see at the moment, but I don't know. I've never really tried to sell anything quite like this, so I thought I would give it a try and see if there's a market for it, because the embroidery is really beautiful. This is a runner, I think. Yes, this is, oh no, it's a small tablecloth. Like those little side tables, I feel like that's what these are for. But again, really beautiful embroidery. I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like you could almost do something, if you're real crafty, with masks or something, maybe. Let's see. I feel like I picked up a lot of basics in this trip, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is Athleta, and it's just an Athleta tank. I feel like this one is just more of a casual Athleta tank, not so much a workout tank, but it's really beautiful. And that tie-dye print, size medium. Eileen Fisher, I believe this was a Michelle find, and she didn't want it, so it's a size medium. Again, just a really basic piece. I feel like this is a minimalist, you know, just casual minimalist style. This, I believe, has a flaw. I think Carrie had found this, and let's see, I believe it's a flaw on a seam or something, and I decided I would try to fix it, because I really love this style of dress. It just speaks late 90s, early 2000s. It is Laundry by Shelley Segal, and size 2. So wherever the flaw is, I was planning on trying to fix it. Oh, here we go. It is at the bottom seam here. I feel like I can fix that somehow. But there is a little other flaw here, but I still think this is gorgeous, so I'm going to go with it. And this, I believe, was silk. Yeah, so Moda International. Moda International. And it's just kind of a, I think it's a dress, but it's text size small. So it's a really like oversized flowy top. And it has pockets. So that's even better. Silk often though has like stains and stuff after I see it. This was funny. Because this really needs a good wash-in. Or a good soak. Or something. But they're so cute. So it's actually like this little pair of shorts. They've got the straps here, which are kind of like crisscross jumper style. But it's kind of stained on the front. So it really needs to be stain treated. And let's see. I'm trying to go a little faster through this. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying, let's see. I'm going to try not to say that. This is just an Ellison. And it's a size small. And it's just an eyelet, like off the shoulder. Holding it up, it looks like it would be like a tunic top. I hope it's not a mini dress. Because it would be incredibly short. Let's go with a tunic top. Wear leggings under it, please. Because it's incredibly short. Another belt. Gosh, this is a good belt. Love it. So, ooh, look at that flower detail on the buckle. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's stamp size 36, so like waist size 36. What I love about this belt is belts like these that come apart, so you can put a different buckle on there. I don't know why you'd want to, though, because that one's gorgeous. But a very thin Western style belt. So absolutely beautiful. Someone will love this for sure. Michelle didn't want these. They're Uggs. So remember, Michelle and I were sharing a bin, so that's why she was giving me things. Pair of Uggs. They do have somewhere, but Michelle was pretty confident that I would be able to sell them. So there we go. And they're the other, I don't know, I guess I've never tried to sell this, but they're by Ugg. So there we are. That'll be fun. Great for winter. This is just a Chico's size 2 cheetah print or leopard print, and I love picking up anything animal print. It's got the crisscross straps here at the V-neck, so very nice little piece there. And ooh, this is gorgeous. This is, and I never quite figured out how you're supposed to wear it. If it ties in the front, no, it must wrap around the back. So I'm pretty sure this is the front. It's hard for me to show it to you. But basically, it's like a linen dress, and it has these buttons and pockets at the front. And it's like a wrap style. This is so hard to show at the moment. But it wraps around, and then it ties in the front, I believe. So, or it, oh, here we go. So it wraps around, and then it buttons in the front. So this will be so gorgeous on the mannequin or modeled or however I decide to do it, depending if it fits. But just the fact that it's such a nice linen and all these details when you turn it around. I mean, it buttons in the back, it crisscrosses, wrap style. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I don't remember if there was tags on it. I think I just picked it up based on the fact that it was linen and just the style itself. So this is a great piece. I'm guessing it's vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll need to do a little bit more work on trying to look at the seams and all of that, but it's really a beautiful piece. Okay, this is, let's see. Remember, I haven't gone through this since I found everything, so I don't remember what's in here. I think it's just a scarf. I think it's just like a blanket scarf, but what a fun print. So I'll take it. And here we have an UMG piece, which I don't pick up this brand often. I certainly don't pick it up really that much at thrift stores, at thrift store prices, but at the bins, I'll definitely go for it. And it's this beautiful floral embroidery down the front. It's a size large. Definitely just like a short mini length dress. And jeans. I love picking up jeans, so I'll pick up like the Rockstar Old Navy jeans at the bins. Like if they're not all over stained or pulled, I will take them. And these have nice distressing down the legs. Otherwise, really good condition. And, oh, this was, I think, just a nice scarf. Yeah. I sold a ton of scarves around, like, March, late March, April. I had a bunch in a stockpile and a lot of them went really quickly. This is great colors for fall too. This is BCBG Generation, size medium, and it's just a dress, just this kind of chartreuse style faux wrap dress with these flutter sleeves. No, I guess it's not a flutter sleeve, it's just like a open sleeve. But there we go, that's really pretty. And then it has pockets, so that's a good find. Definitely happy with this. So much good stuff in here. I think this was just a basic piece. Express, yeah, basic, just pink express, extra small, but it's almost like new condition. Doesn't really look like it was worn at all. Dolman sleeve, and then the back is that low cut knotted back, so that's really beautiful. So great with a bralette or just some other kind of layered look for the back, or just open too. Okay, we have another bag, and I feel like there's some good pieces in here. I see a shoe. I think this is a shoe bag. Okay, here we have just a Talbot's plus size petite blazer. Love a stripe, and it's new with tags. So I could not leave this. This is gorgeous. I love a navy stripe. Okay, there's definitely shoes in here, but let's get through some of the things at the top. So this is a vintage sweater, mock neck. I really debated on this one. I love the pocket, love the knit, but it does have some stains on it. So I do need to stain treat it and work on this one. And I'm kind of stockpiling sweaters right now. So although I know I have a few sweaters, I don't know how quickly I'll get them listed, unless you're interested, of course. And if you're interested in anything, you can leave me a comment down below with your username and I can tag you in the listing, or I can just make sure I get it listed if you're interested instead of holding on to it for later. But yeah, I'm kind of stockpiling some sweaters and stuff right now, and I'm going to do a big kind of sweater drop in August because I found that's what kind of has worked for me well in other years. So hopefully that'll be the same here. I don't really know this label or this brand, but it's just it's just this nice like turtleneck asymmetrical shawl. I think it's really long on this side, but it's just a beautiful knit, and I didn't notice any flaws, but it doesn't really look like it was worn. So it kind of reminds me of a tablecloth, like grandma's tablecloth, but we'll go with it. We'll work it. Another sweater. I think this is one of the last items I had found towards the end. It's a short sleeve sweater. Oh, have fun with the flowers. I'll definitely get this one listed sooner than later just because it is more like spring summery. But it's a size large and it's acrylic. Okay, more animal print in here. This is just a pretty basic Danny Nicole, like late 90s dress. The python snakeskin print, which is really popular right now. So I definitely like to pick up this print. This was just a really basic Hanes. Someone had a little craft project and then donated it. So I think I'm just gonna keep it for myself. I'm gonna crop it because it's pretty long. I'll just crop it. And I think someone had already cropped it because here's the hem. They had serged it or tried serging it. Yeah. So it's not the original hem already. So I might just crop it, leave it raw, and wear it as is. And I think this was just a sweater too. So this by Lush, small medium. It's kind of like a poncho-y sweater. I really love this actually. That's so fun. Maybe I'll try to wear it in a video before I sell it because that is so great. Love the fringe. Okay, there's some more good stuff in here. I love this. So this is just Exhilaration by Target, but I love these like flowy long, like, I don't know, what do you call this? Like a kimono? This one's not really a kimono. It's not really a cardigan. I don't know the proper term for these. It's hard for me to list items like this because there's really no proper way to on Poshmark, but it's just so beautiful. It's almost, I guess, maybe just a sheer blouse, but it's just so flowy, lacy, and embroidered and all the good things. Yeah, I love them over shorts, jeans, other dresses. Okay, here's a pair of shoes. They're Born, and it's kind of like the penny loafer style. They could use a little of the Wonder Balm, the Doc Martens Wonder Balm, which is linked in my Amazon shop. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that stuff is the best for giving leather just a little bit of a refresh when they're thirsty and kind of dry. So these could use a little bit of that. Otherwise, they're in pretty good condition. I do see, it looks like there's some glue in here. I don't know if the previous owner did that. I'll definitely have to note that. But other than that, they look like they're in really good condition. So they're a size 10. Okay, now these boots I might need your help with. I do not recognize this name. It's Andrea. I can't even read it. That's the hardest part with new labels. I cannot read. It's like Couti is the last name, but I tried these on. They're a size 38, European 38. I tried them on. I'm normally a size 7. They're like a tish too big, so they might fit like a 7.5. I think a 7 with maybe the right sock could wear these definitely. But anyway, they feel like you're literally, it feels like your foot's sitting in like the pillow cushion of heaven. That's how comfortable they are. So I don't think I'll keep them. Someone will love these boots though. They feel fabulous. Because I'm just going back through this bag, I think I tried them on. I don't remember when I tried them on, but I didn't look up anything on them. So if you know anything, leave it down below. I'll definitely probably have done my research by the time this video is released. But regardless, it'd be great to know more because this shoe feels amazing. And look at how, look at the condition of it. I mean, just fantastic condition. And even if they're not worth a lot, they're probably one of the most comfortable boots I've ever tried on. So there's that. That's worth something. Okay. There's another pair of, here's Born. I think we had the Born. Yeah. The first pair was Born. Now, what I sometimes notice with these is like this back strap seems like the leather's separating. I don't know if you can see it. I do have this glue though that like it's some sort of adhesive that works really well for straps like this, and I just use a clip to hold it together while the glue dries. So I might do that on this back strap or just list as is because it really doesn't affect the overall wear of it. But look how cute these are. These also could use some Wonder Balm. The leather's a little thirsty, but I love a chunky heel with some great straps like this. So super nice. They are a size 9. And let's see, here's a pair of, I think these are men's. Kenneth Cole, yeah. They might, I'm pretty sure they're men's. They're just a slip-on sneaker. They say they're a size 10. I don't know, it doesn't specify, but I'm gonna assume men's. I'll do some comparing of measurements. This is a pair of Justin boots. It's been a while since I picked up a pair of Justin boots. So cowboy boots, I'm going to assume they're men's or boys. And there's no size. Oh, there has to be. Okay, looking at the wrong way. It says they're a 6.5B. So maybe I'll try them on. And that'll give me more, since I'm about a 7, if I can get my foot in and it's tight, I'll know it's women's. But we'll see. But they're really great condition. As you saw, I pulled out the insert. Oh, they've got that like new boot leather smell. That's a good smell. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that new leather boot smell. Okay, we got a pair of American Eagle. These are really cute, actually. I remember when I found these. They're American Eagle size 8. They're the mom short. But look how cute they are. They're supposed to have a little cuffed hem. And they're kind of pleated in the front. They got a little pleat here. They're so adorable. You know, I tell you what, when I go to the bins, there's all these cute little trendy young gals. And I say this, and you're probably thinking, oh, you're so young. But these gals are definitely like 10 years younger than me. And they're either wearing high-rise American Eagle shorts, or they're wearing high-rise vintage denim, as in like high-waisted vintage jeans, or like vintage cutoffs. And that's what I'm noticing. They love American Eagle and they love their vintage high rise. And I'm like, I'm here for this. I really like this style. I waited a long time for it to come back in. You know, when I was in high school, everything was like incredibly low rise and it was just before. I remember in college seeing someone wearing a pair of high-waisted shorts, and I was like, it's coming back. Like, I was so excited. And it's been around for a little while, and I'm really horrified that there'll be a day when low-rise is back in style. I'm horrified. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I'd be interested to know. So here is a vintage jumpsuit. You know I love a jumpsuit, or if you've been around, you know I love a jumpsuit. It's 100% cotton. It's got the shoulder pads, so it's got to be from like the 80s. Ooh, she's a good one. She's a keeper. And yeah, let's see these shoulder pads. Oh yeah, she's in there. They can be detached though very easily if you don't like them. But it's a size medium, 100% cotton. There's a back here. Ooh, so good. Someone's gonna love this. Love a jumpsuit. A few more pieces in here. I'm pretty sure Michelle had some really good jumpsuits. I don't know if she actually ended up bringing them home or not, but this is a Free People. It's a size medium. The little tab here is coming undone, so I'll just need to tack that down. Super simple. But it's like a sweater tank. Floral back. Really nice. It's in really good condition. I believe this is probably wool, and it appears to, it doesn't like have pilling and stuff, so it's in really good condition. Yeah, it's a wool blend of some sort. I like that. This would be a great layering piece. You know, it doesn't have to be just worn in the summer, as it is wool, and kind of that Fair Isle top here. Definitely could layer this and do a really cute look with that. Okay, couple more things. I believe I picked this up for myself just because I love a scarf. I really haven't worn neck scarves that much this summer. I think it's because of the mask. Let's be real. If you have to wear a mask, you probably don't want to wear a cute neck scarf, which is sad. But there we are. That's a really lightweight scarf. And here's some sort of bra. It is Athleta, but this is really kind of gross. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if I thought I was keeping this for myself or if I thought I was going to sell it just as is. It's pretty small. All right. So that concludes my, how many pounds again? 36 pounds of clothing that I found, and you know, with the help of friends at the Goodwill outlet. And I hope you enjoyed seeing what I found. Comment down below your favorite piece. Make sure you head over to Carrie and Michelle's channels. Check them out. Find your favorite pieces. I kid you not, Michelle found some amazing pieces. Carrie has some amazing vintage pieces, and I don't want to spoil it at all for you because it's just incredible what she found. So anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.